Check 1 2. Alrighty, check 1 2. Hang on, I'm testing my sound options here. Oh man, we're gonna have to turn around to pull this trailer in. Hang on. Can you hear it? Man, I'm gonna have to pull in from the street, I guess. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can get it in this way. Hang on. So, did you get the head tracking unit working there, Dutch?
Yeah, but I gotta have this phone set up like on top of my head, on top of my screen, because it's not really working when I put it down below. It just doesn't work as well.
Yeah, 10-4. The way I have mine is I have an OtterBox case, and it has that plastic clip, you know, and I clip it to the top of my screen, and seems to work really well like that, you know.
I might 3D print that. I have the OtterBox case, but I don't have like the little clip thing, and I might just do something to where I can print like a stand for it, and or not the stand, like I'll get like a tripod and like makeshift like a screw hole for it, that way I can use it on a tripod.
Yeah, 10-4, because let me tell you, if you can get it working, it works really good, and you won't want to be without it. I mean, the thing just, it's a game changer, because you don't have to mess with moving the mouse to do anything. And once you get your settings going, I mean, it works great. There's little tricks, you know, that I had to figure out along the way, like Prime Time, the guy that drives with us. I got him set up with it, and he uses it like, you know, he says he can't drive without it, is what he said. So once you use it, you never want to stop using it, like I say. And the other thing is that there's little tricks, like I say, when if it stops working at times, you know, because there are times where like maybe you're clicking in and out of something. Like I go in and out of the game a lot because I'm streaming, right? So I noticed that when it does that, I had to kind of find out that I have to hit the Alt-Tab button to get out of the game. And when I do that, when I hit the Alt-Tab button, give me a second here. When I hit the Alt-Tab button, I get out of the game and I go to the open track, and I just hit stop, and then I restart. I look straight into the screen, restart it, gives it a reset, and then I'm back to using it again. We are currently in, just to let you know where we're at. Let me see. Bandit, where'd you go, Bandit? Oh, I see. Where's Surge?
I'm here coming up.
Oh, let me move out of your way. Hang on one second.
I really don't like that I can't use my mouse when I close the program for like smooth track and the open track for the face tracking. I really don't like that I can't use my mouse to move around.
Yeah, 10-4. I think, like I say, once you get the smooth track working, you'll be able to, you won't need to use your mouse again. Like I say, once it's working right, you won't be able to use your mouse. You won't have to use it because your head tracking unit will do it all, and you can make the adjustments where you look left and right. But when you're outside of your truck, you can use your mouse pretty much. Your mouse works for like when you're outside of the truck for all the different views. It's just the inside when you're inside the cab. Now, if you want to deactivate that, I think you can probably go and take smooth track off. You know, just I guess you can delete it for the meantime. But I'm gonna look into it more and see if there's a way you can deactivate it without having to like delete it. But that's the whole purpose, though. You can't use your mouse and then the deal at the same time. Now it'd be neat if you could hit a button, enable your head tracking, and when you don't want to use it, you hit one of the buttons and it'll disable it. And I did see something on there like that. I just haven't played around with it enough to figure it out because I just use the head tracking and it works so good, you know. I'm gonna look at that right now. Give me a second.
Go ahead and look up the OtterBox case holder, like the little snap-on thing, and see if I can't get an STL file. That way I can go in and whatever they have on there, I can just remove it to where I just have the clip thing itself, and I can just add whatever I need onto it. Hell, I might even go as far as like to make my own like little stand if I want to, because it won't be that it shouldn't be that hard.
No, it shouldn't at all. What 3D printer do you use?
It's Ender 3 S1. I don't know if it's the Pro. I don't think it's the Pro.
Yeah, 10-4. I was looking at that what is it, Cruelty or Creality Pro. Like I say, I'm pretty new to the 3D printing world, but my brother-in-law got one of those, and I was looking to maybe invest in one of those soon.
Yeah, I've made plenty of stuff. I made some stuff. I made stuff. I made a thing for one of my guns. That was pretty cool. I made a hat holder for my Stetson. I tried to sell that on Etsy, but I made one sale and I didn't like it I didn't like doing that anymore, so I stopped doing that.
Yeah, 10-4. But I mean, those you can make good things with that. You know, like your people make their Eden Fuller type shifter for the truck sim. You know, they snaps onto these Logitech shifters, and they go in there and drill holes. They put buttons there for the high and low gears. You looking for a load there, Bandit?
No, for some reason it says I was not connected to World of Trucks, but I was logged in, but it shows that I'm not logged in.
Did you open it up and try and re-sign in there on the when you hit the escape key?
No, I'm just trying to see my rewards.
10-4.
I
Looking
still
at
have rewards for Euro Simulator, but I don't even play the game.
For Euro Simulator? Enable head tracking.
It's because I go under extract internal contract. It says profile is not connected to World of Trucks, but I am connected to World of Trucks. I just logged in right now.
Huh, that's interesting. Not sure what's happening there. That you know. Radio check. Check 1 2. My mic's not working for some reason. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Let me reprogram my talk. I think I messed up my talk button. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I messed it up. Keys and buttons. Push to talk. Yeah, that's what I did. Cap enable hit tracking. Caps lock. Give me a second, guys. I'm looking something up. Hang on.
And for there's what's called excavator from Fort Stock, Texas to Cañeta, Arizona.
10-4. Are you gonna take it? Did Surge already deliver?
I think so. I saw him deliver. It's a 13-hour drive.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Are you gonna stay with your Peterbilt, the one you're driving now, or are you gonna go into something different?
I might get my other Peterbilt, the one that has 625 horsepower.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my 389. Give me 1 second here. Let me get my I'm gonna get my Kenworth, I think, W900. This is the one that's in my YouTube commercial, my intro. Alrighty, buddy. I'm gonna go pick up that load wherever you're at. Did you pick it up already?
No, right now I'm gonna fix the Kenworth also.
Well, 10-4 there. Let me quick travel to where you're at. Hang on one sec, because I'm now back in San Antonio.
I ordered some replacements. Otterbox, the belt clip. I'm going to try to see if I can make something that can, and to where the belt clip will basically go in, and it can be sitting on kind of like a tripod type of thing, to where, you know, basically I can have it sitting behind my computer and it's pointing at my face. That way I can use, and because it's on the belt clip, I can easily take it off when I'm ready to go to bed or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that might work. Like I say, the way I have mine is it's clipped to the top. It sits right at the top of my screen, and it, you know, the clip doesn't on the OtterBox. I'm sure you know this. We've had the OtterBox before. You can squeeze the clip to where it stays open, like it clicks, so it doesn't squeeze this crap out of your screen. It's just open and it just kind of sits in there. And all I do is I set my phone in the cradle, and I have my cord back there to plug it in. It's wireless, but I for the power, and I just leave it there. When I'm ready to go to bed, I just take it out of the cradle and unplug the power cord and carry it with me. And I notice it works best when it's up at the top of the screen. It may you might find your niche in other areas, but for me, it seems to work great at the top of the screen. Now I do know that you know, Amazon carries these little phone holders. They're made like out of metal. It's called Lamicol. It's a stand for your iPhone or any kind of phone, and you set that on your desk and you put your phone. Your phone fits right in it. That might be something that might work for you too.
What I might do is I might make a stand that fits. I think I got an idea of what I'm going to do. It's basically going to be a stand that will kind of slide, because my laptop is angled up on the back for more airflow, and I'm going to make something that can basically fit underneath that little spot, and it'll be 3D printed, and I'm going to probably do about maybe 80% infill on it, just to be safe. And I got to get the clips first and see how I'm going to do it first, because the one thing, the stand is one thing. It's the clipping in part, because I want that clip to be in there secure, like the actual belt clip. I'm going to see how I'm going to do it, but I think I know how I'm going to do it.
Yeah, 10-4. I mean, all kinds of possibilities, like I say, and once you get it all tweaked out, I mean, you're gonna like it. I know the Prime at first, he was like, man, this thing's all over the place, and you know, he couldn't get used to it. And I said, no, go and adjust your sensitivity, offset, whatever, you know, all these little settings. And now he got it rolling, and he says he loves it. Doesn't have to mess with his mouse, you know, to drive. It frees up your hands a lot.
Yeah, whenever I get into a certain way, I'll let me know when you get your. I'll send you the STL file, and I'll get with you and see, like, you know, what's the distance from the ground or from where your desk is to the top of your screen, and I'll kind of make some adjustments to the STL, and I'll send you the file whenever you get into whenever you get your 3D printer.
Yeah, 10-4, that'd be great. And I'll do that. I'll send you some pictures of how I got, you know, mine set up, so you can kind of see, you know, where I've got mine to get some ideas.
tonight. I'm just kind of messing with some other stuff. I have something else on my 3D printer right now. Basically, it's a reprint of something. It's gonna take me an hour. It's gonna take me. Yeah, it won't be done until that's gonna suck. Which means I won't be able to test it until after I get back from Texas.
No, 10-4. Yeah, I hear you. No, man, no problem. I mean, if you can't get, drive tonight, man, we're always on, man. I know for the next few days, Bandit will be off, and we'll be driving early and maybe late. So, I mean, right, Bandit, what do you think? The next few days will probably be on?
Days off for next week, which is tomorrow. Wait, today's Sunday or Monday? No, Monday and Tuesday I'm off.
10-4. I'll be off Tuesday. I got something later that night, but we can play during that time, during the day if you want to.
Hey, Dutch, well, guess what? I just figured something out. You know how we were talking about, you said, man, I want to be able to use my mouse, and I can't use my mouse. That whole little conversation, right?
10-4.
Well, I went into the settings, and I told you I hadn't really messed with it. And if you go into, are you in front of your computer right now so I can tell you how to do this?
10-4.
Okay, go to options. Go to
10-4.
Go to keys and buttons and scroll all the way down to the bottom, okay?
There.
Now go up to where it says enable head tracking.
Got it. There we go.
Okay, yeah, assign yourself a button, and when you go to drive, you click that button and you either enable or disable it, and it'll let you go back to your mouse or your head tracking unit.
Okay, I already picked up a load. You can go to escape button and choose it.
10-4. Man, I'm actually glad we had this conversation because, I was like, man, okay, how do you re-enable your mouse, at times, right? Well, there it is.
Go straight to.
What's going on there, Fury?
I actually might go ahead and play a night because I got that working now. That way I don't have to worry about it for right now.
Well, 10-4. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm really glad to hear that. Like I say, things work out for a reason. Like I say, that worked out for me too, to be able to enable it and disable it when I want.
I just wanted to disable it for the time being because I don't have a proper setup. And until I do, I just want to be able to use my mouse.
No, 10-4. Well, there it is. I said, there's got to be a way, I just, like I say, I guess I just didn't need it, so I didn't mess with it. But it did occur to me at times like, well, heck, what if I want to use my mouse to, just look around or, something, right? So, like I say, I'm glad we had this conversation and it worked out, for both of us.
10-4, thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, we're picking up this load. I'm sure you can see where we're at. I'm headed to pick up the load. Bandit just picked it up. And I'm about 12 miles out, Bandit. And I'm going to go pick up this load, and I'll be right behind you. And Dutch, if you want to do the same. Surge, is Surge still on there, Bandit?
I don't think so.
Go straight on.
Let me check.
I was going through the settings all last night, or maybe a couple nights ago, and I was like, man, where is it to where I can disable this? I just could not find it, and of course it's because I was looking at controls, thinking it was something to do with controls, but I didn't realize it was something you could do with buttons.
Yeah, 10-4. Like I say,
Go
I
straight on.
kind of had glanced a few times, but like I say, I never committed, I guess, to trying anything. And I went in
Keep
there and I
right,
said, I'm going to click
and
this
then
button
turn
here.
right.
And it's funny because I did it, and then I got back on, and I was like, man, why is my head tracking not
Turn
working?
right.
I kept on trying to turn my head. I went back and reset it a couple of times before I talked to you, and I was like, what's going on here? This thing's not working. I said, wait a minute. When I hit the button I assigned it to, bam, there it was.
Yeah, I was all frustrated the other night because I was just like, man, I want this. I want to work this. I paid $10 for this. I want this to work. And you know, I knew it was because it didn't have a good enough sight at my face, because at the bottom of my screen, if I have it on the bottom of my laptop, then it's getting covered by the steering wheel. So, but sooner or later I'll get it all fixed up and it'll be all nice.
Yeah, 10-4, man. It just takes a little tweaking, you know, and it'll work right after that. No big deal.
I think I gotta just tweak the head movement to like how much I move my head to be how much it moves actually in game. I think that's the only thing I gotta deal with, but that won't be bad.
No, not at all. It took me a little tweaking time, but once I got it, you know, like I say, it worked fine. At first, I was a little disappointed too, but shoot, I'm not gonna lie to you, for $10, man, this is well worth it. You know, to me, this thing it's well worth buying. You know, instead of spending $150 on up for a head tracking unit. I mean, to me, this thing works great. Also, the other thing you gotta be careful with is if you're in the complete darkness, that can throw off your settings a little bit. So you always have some kind of little light on, or I haven't really played with that feature either to see how much light I need to use it, but that could throw it off because you just got to really be able to see your face.
Yeah, 10-4. I got a little lamp that always shines when I'm at my computer.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm not, you know, there are some good apps out there that let you, you know, for less money, that let you do pretty neat stuff with this. Like I say, I use a Chromebook for my sim. It's called Sim Dashboard, and I have all my switches on there. As a matter of fact, I just uploaded the dash, one of the templates that I made for the truck that has all the switches. And now people can go on there and they can download it, just hit the buttons and they can assign it to their truck. It's already all made. And then I had a Fire tablet as well, you know, one of those Amazon, sitting around. I said, you know what? I can't download it. There's no way to download Sim Dashboard on there. So the other day on ATS, one of the Facebook sites, I saw that somebody was asking, what kind of tablets do you use for your Sim Dashboard? And everybody was posting. Somebody put, I use a Amazon Fire tablet. And I said, wait a minute, can't do that. So I did my own research, and I found out by adding 3 little files to it, it's like a little hack. You can put the Google Play Store on there. So I was able to do that, put the Google Play Store on there and download the Sim Dashboard. So now that tablet works, and I had that one sitting right in front of my wheel with my my tachometer and my speedometer and my gauges, fuel gauges and all that.
10-4, that's funny because I had something, not with a tablet, but with my Fire TV. I was told that you could, I learned about Steam Link and how you can play like video games on your TV from your computer. And at the time I had a, I think it was an Insignia, but it was a, basically an Amazon Fire TV. And so, and I wanted to be able to play. I was like, well, man, it's not showing up on the store. A few files, and then, hold on. Yeah, it was downloading a few files, and then I think it was the same process of actually downloading the Google Play Store and downloading Steam Link from it. It was really weird, but I got it to work, and I was able to use it. It wasn't really as good, and then eventually that TV died, and so I bought a Samsung, and the Samsung was able to actually have Steam Link on it. Like, it wasn't like a whole, like, pack type of deal, but I got that to work. But yeah, it sounds exactly the same as what you did with your Fire tablet.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was, you know, that like I say, the tablet's sitting there, and I'm like, well, you know, it's useless for me, you know, to use that thing. So I was lucky enough to be able to add that hack to it, and now I'm able to use 2 tablets with my sim dashboard. So I've separated now. Like I say, I've got on this one here, I'll put the Kenworth logo, and I have a tachometer. I have it's sitting right in front of me. I have the speedometer with a digital right in the middle. That is digital too. I have my fuel gauge. I have my map button with a map zoom. I have my enter and escape button, GPS on and off. I have my, it shows the little odometer. I have my temperature, oil temperature, water temperature, and air on that tablet. And then I also have my damage. It'll show my truck damage, my rig damage, and then it shows my ETA to the drop-off zone. It shows where I'm going, so I don't ever have to look at my GPS if I don't want to see the job info. I don't have to even look at that. So and then on my other tablet, my other touchscreen tablet, I have all my switches for my air brakes and whatnot. Every switch you can imagine I have on there, even to roll up and down my windows, everything.
10-4. Yeah, I'll have to. How much does this Fire tablets go for nowadays? They gotta be cheap.
I looked on Amazon the other day because I was telling Bandit about it. I'm not gonna lie, I think I saw some that were like no more than $100, I believe. And they had some other tablets on there that would have started like at 60 something. So if you can get a tablet that is at least 10.1 inches big, because that gives you enough room, surface room to build your deal, and you can pay $10 for the sim dashboard. It has Google Play for that. I mean, you're good to go.
10-4. I added, while I was going through the settings trying to look for the head tracking and stuff, I did go through and I found out you can add a little bit of vibration to your wheel. I did that, and it feels very weird, but I've gotten somewhat used to it.
Oh yeah, you can add the terrain, like you can add the terrain feel, and you can also add engine. Like with the way the vibration of the motor feels. So you can add all that. What kind of wheel were you using?
Logitech G390 maybe. I know it's the Xbox one, but it's one of the cheaper ones.
Yeah, 10-4. I know Bandit got the G29, and I've got the G920. And if it's got direct drive motors in it, shoot, it's all you need.
Mine's gears. It's not direct drive, but they don't matter to me.
Yeah, 10-4. I couldn't tell you what the difference would be since this is the only one I've ever owned, and I couldn't tell you what the difference between gears and direct drive. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't sit here and tell you, but I know it feels pretty awesome.
Well, I know what the difference between gears and direct drive is. Direct drive, it's the actual steering rod that goes through the wheel. Is that's what it means by direct drive. It's directly in, and the feel and everything, and the what would you say? I guess you could just say the feel of it. It's all done through electromagnets, basically. As where gears, obviously it's all gears and stuff like that.
Yeah, 10-4.
Gears are usually, that's the cheaper option. Obviously, direct drives are usually more expensive just because of the build quality. And I mean, there are some cheap direct drives, but they're still. Hold on.
Bandit, where you at, brother?
I'm on I-10. I'm in front of Fury, probably maybe 2 miles in front of him. Maybe up, yeah, probably are you behind him or where are you at?
I am about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 or 6 green arrows behind Fury. Nah, I think I'm more than that. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably 15 green arrows behind Fury.
I just got into El Paso.
Are you doing 110 miles an hour?
In kilometers or miles an hour going 78?
I got my siren blaring. I can't even catch up to you.
I'm gonna let my little sister drive my truck.
10-4. Is that like Bandit? Bandit lets his 7-year-old nephew drive his truck sometimes.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get off. He just wants to keep on playing.
That's hilarious, man. I mean, I know it's addicting and all, but jeez.
Yeah, every time he plays, the trucks are 100% damaged.
But you say that he could barely reach the wheels and I mean the pedals, and that he looks through the steering wheel, the little hole in the steering wheel.
Yeah, he's a little short guy, man. I don't know how he does it, bro, but somehow he'll reach the gas pedals and he'll look to the bottom of the steering wheel in order to see the screen.
That's hilarious, man. By the time you know it, he's gonna be tall enough to drive that thing like a pro.
Yeah, no wonder he always crashes into you because he can't see.
Yeah, it's funny because he's always like, "Will you wait for me?" I said, "Yeah, I'll wait for you." Next thing I know, boom, he goes, "I'm sorry, I hit you."
Yeah, man, 10-4.
How old is your sister, Dutch?
She's 23.
Oh, so she can reach the pedals.
Come back again on that.
I said, so she can reach the pedals.
Oh, she's a more crazy driver than I am, I swear.
So let me ask you, does she enjoy driving this sim, or is it something she just did? didn't even look, Bandit. So we're going 541 more miles. 9 hours, 11 minutes, huh?
Yeah, I put those hours for truck book.
Yeah, 10-4. I've fallen behind over the last couple of days, that's for sure.
Bro, my truck book, my sensor for the miles an hour, it sounds like a heart monitor. You know when you're in the hospital?
Yeah, 10-4. That's the way mine sounded right now. And my wife looked at me, she goes, you know, because I was streaming, and she looked at me, she goes, she points at her ear like, and then she points at the screen like, hey, you know your thing is beeping. I'm like, yeah, because I have it set at 76. And, oh, I just got a traffic violation. Anyway, so I had to back down 1 mile per hour.
Keep left.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was my mom watching. She's the one that said that it was beeping. I'm sorry, Mom, that it was beeping. And then I guess too, I was driving and didn't realize that I had when we stopped, I transitioned into a still image of the truck that says "Be right back." And I guess I didn't change it because we were driving, and she texts over here, "Hey, I can't see anything." Sorry, Mom.
Turn right.
So I know it was a pretty nice day here in San Antonio today. How was it for everybody else?
Mine was cool, man, but just being sick was sucks. Like, I don't even feel like driving around being bad, man, but, you know, I miss playing.
Yeah, 10-4. I know when I felt pretty sick, man, I couldn't function enough to even want to sit up here with a computer and drive, you know.
Yep, I hear you.
She got done driving. She didn't want to drive no more.
Oh, 10-4. So when I asked the question there, I guess she was driving. I said, so does she like driving the sim?
She thought it was cool.
Is it her first time, or she done it before?
That's her first time driving sim. Yeah. She was like, "Oh, this is weird." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Can you feel the engine rumble whenever you with the signals?" She goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, that's set up." And I told her, I was like, "Oh yeah, they're about to Oklahoma." She's like, "It's gonna be all the roads." I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah. So, any word on when Oklahoma's coming out?
Someone told me that with the way things are going, how they do stuff, it was either going to be in the next 2 days, which, you know, obviously that's not true, because he said this like 3 days ago, or it's going to be within the next 2 weeks. Basically, I looked at it, and they do it like they've been adding a map every 4 months, and we're due for a new map.
So, I mean, any day now, I guess, right?
Yeah, it'll most likely, like, by the time I get back from going to Texas, it'll probably be out, which, you know, I'll go ahead and buy it.
Yeah.
I have to. As an Okie, I have to buy it.
Yeah, 10-4. Are you going to get it, Bandit, when it comes out?
More than likely, yeah. I mean, how much do they cost? Like $15, $20?
Don't know. I would have to look at some of Because Oklahoma, do they change the prices with how big the state is? Like, was Texas like more than say like Oregon or something like that?
I want to say they may do that because I know Texas was what was it, like $20, I think, and I know I bought some of the other deals and DLCs, and they were a little cheaper, some $10 and some change.
Yeah, that's what I figured, that it would be a little bit less than say Texas.
So you being from Oklahoma, what are we expecting to see? I mean, I know I've been through there, back in the day, when I was on the road and stuff, but when you're in a bus, you don't get to see a lot of the sights. So what is there some really awesome views to, the scenery is pretty sharp?
I know with up in the north it's going to be more hilly, and out, well, I don't know, because I drive a lot towards the north with my job, so, and there are some very hilly places, and so there are some very flat places.
Yeah, 10-4. Me and Bandit plan to work on his computer tomorrow. We're gonna clean up some stuff and try and get it to run a little bit smoother, so that way we can start doing the mods again. And that way I can get with you on what mods we are using and see if you want to put those in there. That way we can start driving the Mexico map again and stuff. And I tell you, man, the scenery out there is something else, man. Also, the driving is just like no other.
We'll see. I don't know how well my computer can handle. I added a little bit of mods, but when I'm, stacking up mods like that, I don't know if it'll be able to handle it.
Yeah, 10-4. Do you have plenty of memory on the computer?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing is memory, storage, and your RAM. That's going to be the other big thing. You want to make sure you have, a good amount of RAM on there.
Yeah, 10-4. I have no idea. It's a laptop. Your guess is as good as mine. It probably has like 8 gigs, maybe 16. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, they're saying that you need a good at least 16 gigs to do a decent job on ATS, and that's what I was reading. That 16 gigs is going to be your minimum. And if you're going to be streaming, well, then of course you want a little bit more, but they say 60 gigs should get you be able to do most of everything. But then too, it depends on your graphics card. If you have a graphics card that's independent graphics card, like I know my graphics card, it's independent of everything else, so it doesn't use the RAM of the computer at all. It uses its own RAM to be able to generate the graphics.
Yeah, I need to win the lottery, honestly.
Yeah, 10-4, I hear you. I mean, I like I say, when I started this whole journey, I was playing on an old, well, not an old Windows laptop, but it had Windows 10, and it's not a gaming laptop. It's a laptop we bought my daughter several years ago for school, and just never worked right. I hated it. Well, when I downloaded the demo, and I started playing the demo, and then I bought the game, and I was trying to play on there, and forget it, man. It was just you know, I was barely getting by, and I kept wrecking because it was lagging, and it was just horrible. So finally, you know, my wife goes, hey, you know what, let's look for a computer. I said, okay. So she ended up finding one. I think it was right around, was it Thanksgiving? It was Black Friday, and we got a good deal on this iBuyPower, and I'm glad we did, because it's worked great. It's working great. Of course, people think you're nuts when you tell them that you're buying a computer just to play a simulator, but we absolutely do this like almost every day, and we love doing it.
Yeah, 10-4. I just want to be well. I mean, this is not the only game I want to be able to play. I want to be. Funny enough, I still want to be able to play Battlefield 4 fairly well.
No, 10-4, I hear you. I mean, I plan, you know, like I do. I have a firefighter, you know, I was a fireman, so I have the firefighter, the squad simulator, and I have police simulator, and I want to be able to eventually get GTA and do the whole GTA thing with the, you know, being a cop and a firefighter. So I have other plans as well, but you know, ATS is gonna be my main streaming priority. Is what I really want to do.
And then keep that.
I also wanted to get into. I mean, I've seen a guy on YouTube who used to do. I think he had pretty much the same steering wheel as me, and he did
Keep left.
iRacing with it. I would need to get well, what I want to do, I want to do rallycross. So I could use my shifter paddles if I wanted to.
Yeah, 10-4. I mean, you can do a lot with what you have. I mean, it's just endless. Again, I think I'm more into. I was never a big gamer. But I do like the simulation stuff. You know, I completely like it. So I could continue doing all kinds of simulation stuff, different ones, if I had to.
Yeah, 10-4. I wanted to get a Verpal setup. Like I want to get like a direct drive setup. I want to get a Verpal setup for flight sims. Well, maybe not flight sims, but like space sims and stuff like that. That's like Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen. I want to be able to play those games with flight sticks and all that.
Yeah, 10-4.
I would say Elite Dangerous, but that dev team screwed us. I used to be a truck. Basically, funny enough, I used to be a trucker in that game, and they screwed up the entire economy out of that, and I couldn't go back to it.
Really?
Oh yeah, it pissed me off to no end. It kept, like, you get these gold rushes, which I don't know if that was because of the dev team or if it was just, you know, you get these gold rushes, and the dev team would kill it. It's like, why? Why are you killing the economy like that? That's not fun. And they did some other stuff I wasn't happy about, and it was just nonsense, and I just like, well, you know, I'm not going to be supporting them anymore.
Wow, interesting.
It sucks too because it's a beautiful game, and it's just a dev team that doesn't want to listen to its player base. I mean, I'm sure you're going to get those people who are just nagging about the stupid, you know, the same stuff over and over again. You know, like the same deal with ATS. You know, you got people in there like, you need to fix this. You need to fix that. Some of them are legitimate. But, you know, you get those people, I have patch now. It's like, shush.
Yeah, therefore, I mean, be glad we even have something, right? I mean, you know, I understand, you know, we all have our little notes of what we would want them to do in the game, right? But I'm not gonna complain either. It'll come, you know, sooner or later. It's gonna come, and I'm happy with what we have. We could be sitting here twiddling our thumbs right now for all anybody cares.
Oh yeah, 10-4.
Bandit, where are you at, and how long do you have left on your map for miles?
I have 3 hours, but I already broke my truck book. I was going 81 miles an hour.
Dispatch, requesting
Well,
medevac.
I'm calling the medevac for you, bro. I mean, boo, that was going to be a good amount of miles put on your truck book right there. But I feel you. I did that last run.
And that's because I had the cruise control on. I don't know why it climbed to 81 miles an hour.
Well, because you got to remember, just like even in a real vehicle, if you're, say you set your cruise control to like 70, right? And or 75, right? And you go down a hill, especially on a big truck, you're gonna speed up. It's gonna try and regulate its speed, but it's gonna still take you over that edge.
Yeah, 10-4. I think the best way to go is to do the external contract. That way you just go 65 miles an hour and not break the speed limit.
No, you're right. I mean, that's the best way to do it, because you're not gonna, the truck is governed at a certain speed. I wish, and you know what, I'm gonna find out if there's a way. I wish there was a way you could actually govern the truck right now as it is. Like, say, I think I saw a setting on there that said where you can set your max speed, but I wish there was, until we find that out, there's got to be a way, or I wish that if there's not a way that you could do that, because, I mean, we wouldn't have to worry so much about going over our speed.
There is. You got to make sure you have your transmission, and that it's covered. It's being able to get the governor in it, and I think it's hold on, I forgot what's there. It's oh shoot, where are these keys? Semicolons and the little symbols where, like, say if you were saying like Mary, that little, like, it's like, this is Mary's dog, like that little thing that makes it to where it's her, it's saying that it's hers. That little symbol on the keyboard right next to the semicolon. Those two, if you press the semicolon, that governs it down to a certain thing.
Is that right? So you're saying that, like, right now that we're running this regular job, we can govern the truck down to where we won't go over that speed by hitting that deal?
Keep right, and then exit right.
Actually, let me make sure I am correct in this and not blowing smoke out my butt.
Nah, I hear you.
Exit right.
Because I pressed it one day and I thought it
Keep
worked,
right,
but I'm gonna check
and
real
then
quick.
turn right.
I gotta pull over though.
No, 10-4. I mean, if you don't want to pull over, you want to do it after we
Turn
run,
right.
it's up to you, but hey, you know what? It's good to know.
Go straight on.
I just love playing with the sound effects on this Stream Deck. I just got to add so many more. I mean, I got to make folders and memorize what buttons do what. Bandit, have you got a chance to listen to some of the sound effects on the streams?
I was correct. They did semicolon and the little apostrophe.
Okay, so if I hit that, you're saying I can govern the truck to say like 78 miles an hour and it won't go over that?
10-4.
And if you go to controls and settings, right? I can find that on there. And what is it under? Is it you know, what is it listed under? Because that way I can set my own button to it.
I think the buttons are called retarder increase and retarder decrease.
Oh, okay. No, I do have that. That's okay. I have.
Straight on.
Okay, well, you're talking about retarder. I do have the cruise control set to increase and decrease by button, and the retarder. Well, the retarder is the one that you can set it higher or lower, but that's for your Jake brake. You know, so that it. But is that actually keep the truck governed at a certain mile per hour? Because I know that on the retarder, which is the Jake brake, you can increase it so that it gets stronger. When you hit it, it'll slow your truck down faster, or you can, you know, decrease it so it doesn't slow your truck down as fast. But I'm not so much sure if that's an actual governor.
No, you're correct. It is the Jake brake.
Yeah, F4. Well, I'm sure, like I say, I think I saw another button in there. Like, again, procrastinating on going in there and figuring out what it does, but I did see something on there about truck speed limit or something. I'm gonna have to go back in and go through all the settings and see, or do some YouTube research to see if I can figure that out, because now that, like I say, we run truck books, we hate to have to break that speed limit, because we get the what's called the real miles, and that's what they look for on your rank. And it's actually really fun, man, running the truck book, you know. I mean, it just adds a little bit more skill to the whole game, you know. I mean, instead of just getting on there and driving, you know, you get to it kind of ups the odds a little bit, you know, like, okay, well, I got to keep it at this speed so I don't break that, and, you know, we have the traffic violations on and stuff. It just kind of adds that little extra coolness to it, you know what I mean? Because after a while, it could get really boring just being like, yeah, I'm getting into drive, you know, gotta get from one spot to the other. It kind of just adds a little extra to it.
Almost missed my exit and almost flipped over.
Bandit! Man! I wish I would have had that video from the other night, man. It was hilarious because we were just fighting to get to the spot, and Bandit comes around me, flying around me, and I go, "Are you breaking your speed?" "No." Next thing I know, he's turning that corner to get in there, and on his side, bam.
Yeah. That's because I was tired that night.
Keep left, and then turn
You're tired every night, Bandit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am.
I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you.
turn left.
I had a pretty easy day today, so I was able to come home and do a bunch of stuff, and messed with some 3D printed parts, and then got back on here, was messing with some other stuff, and I'm still not really tired. I only had about 54 stops today. It's all out in the country, but it was nice just because I wasn't in the city all the time, so I love country routes, man. They're so much more peaceful.
I bet, but how many times do you have dogs chase you?
Sometimes, yesterday I was over in another part of my, up in the north, at a place called Skytuck Lake, and there's a house out there, and there's 4 dogs there, that every time I go there, they are some of the nicest dogs. They'll come up to me, and they'll be like, you know, somebody who's not used to it might be a little scared, but I know the dogs, so I know, like, oh, these guys are chill, and they sniff me, they're like, oh, hey, what's up? They're, you know, they remember me because I've been there so many times.
Are y'all allowed to carry, like, pepper spray or anything like that with y'all while you're in your route?
Pepper spray? I don't know. I know if you're talking about anything other than pepper spray, if you know what I mean. No.
Yeah, you know, I've got a brother-in-law, he's a truck driver, and, you know, he delivers for a company that, like, they take, food to restaurants and whatnot at early morning, you know, when they're closed, and, you know, they're not allowed to carry any kind of you know, protection. And he's told me some of the stories where, you know, they've almost been robbed. And I said, heck to that, man. I would be going out there in the middle of the night, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, nobody around. Sometimes you're by yourself and you've got, you know, you're in your rig and you're unloading. Man, you can get robbed easily, you know. It's kind of a shame they won't even let you carry like pepper spray.
If I'm going to carry it, if they're going to not let me carry anything, if I was to carry something, I'd be carrying the pistol. Just say that.
Oh yeah, 10-4, man. I mean, I'm a concealed carrier. I will be now, as of next year, I will have carried my gun. I have my license for about 10, maybe 11 years now, and I carry my weapon faithfully. I mean, it's on me. Only time it's not on me is when I'm in bed. Other than that, I wake up in the morning and it's on me. I pull it out of my safe. You know, I have that biometric where you put your hand on it, and I put it on me, and I wear it faithfully, man. And not only that, I train them. I read the laws. I'm always keeping up with the laws, and I preach the laws. You know, if you're gonna carry, you better know what you're gonna do, when you're gonna do it, and how you're gonna do it. You know.
Yeah, 10-4. Mine's actually about to expire in March. I need to look up to see how
Keep left.
I
And then
need,
turn
how I have to
left.
renew it, like what I need to do. If I just like pay the $100 and then you get a new card or something. I don't know how.
Turn left.
I don't know how it works.
Well, the way we do it, I know everywhere's different, right? But Texas, it was $75. You know, you get on your deal, you put your license number in, and you just answer a few questions. If anything's changed, like tattoos on your body, you know, if anything's been added, then you pay your $75 and you wait for your new license to come in the mail. That's as easy as it was. But now that they've changed the laws now, because Texas is now an open carry state, so you know, they've reduced the fee from what I understand, and a lot of people just aren't even renewing them. But I'm gonna renew mine. I'm not gonna take a chance and let it lapse, and then they decide to change something here and there. And I've also heard that if you keep your license, you can go into some places that people without a license, you know, can't get into with their firearms. So I'm keeping mine.
What really ticks me off is, I know some people are, I was out in the middle of, this is Claremore, Oklahoma. I mean, this is Will Rogers, like, area we're talking. And I remember going into a Chili's, and I didn't have my gun on me. Because I didn't want people to, I was open carrying, I had a thigh holster on, and I didn't have my gun on me just because, you know, whatever. I just didn't want to carry it in, open carrying. Just because I had the thigh holster on, I got so many stares, and it really rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, you realize we're in an open carry state, and there's no signs out there that say that I'm not allowed to carry in here. So why are you guys eyeing me up?
No, I know exactly what you're saying. I mean, they have no right. I mean, that's our right, you know, to wanna carry. I mean, if the restaurant doesn't have a sign on there saying that they don't allow it, then so be it. You know, people shouldn't be, you know, judging. You always get those people that want to judge, you know, what it is with a firearm and stuff. Well, you shouldn't have done this, or you shouldn't have done that, or they shouldn't have fired this many times. I'm like, you know what? Until you're in that, you know, situation, don't judge. You know, it's easy for people to start pointing the fingers and whatnot. It's just, I don't know. People just, it's weird.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll open carry in and out of gas stations, because most of the gas stations here, they don't have any signs whatsoever. Now, granted, I don't live in the middle of the city, so I've gone through some buildings and they do have signs out there, but with Oklahoma, those signs, they don't have a support to law. They just ask you to leave, and if you don't leave, then they'll get you for trespassing. Or they'll make you like, hey, can you just go put it up? And you'd be like, oh yeah, sure. Or if you refuse, then they'll get you for trespassing. But like if they ask, like if they were to see like, hey, we realize you got something on you, can you just go ahead and put it up? I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
They're
it's
nice about it. I won't care, but it still will rub me the wrong way, because I'm just like, this is my right. I mean, I should be able to not even open carrying, just like concealed carrying, but like, it should be just like, hey, this is my right. I have to, just like you're able to say what you want to say, I should be able to carry in here. I don't care what the law says. I know that some people don't agree with that, but that's just how I feel.
No, 10-4, I hear you. You know, it just, I say just, people just don't understand sometimes, you know. I personally try to, when it comes to that, I try not to, I guess from some of the stuff I've read, I try to not open carry as much as possible, because they say that people will kind of expect you. Like, say you're in a convenience store, right? And to each is their own, right? To each is their own. But say you're in a convenience store and something goes down. Number one, you want to be stealthy, right? You don't want that person to know, okay, this guy's got a weapon on him, and he's going to be one of the first people I'm going to take out, right? So that's number one. Second is that somebody sees you with a weapon and they're like, well, why aren't you doing anything about it? You know, they want you to go ahead and be the first one to save everybody. You know, and that comes with a price. You know, that comes with a big price, man. I mean, you got to be really ready to know what you're going to do, and be ready to, you know, because if you shoot somebody, you know, it comes down to, you're going to go to court. You're gonna have to face all the consequences of doing that until you're found that you were in without a reasonable doubt in your right. You know, so I try and stay stealthy and whatnot. So I try to not open carry as much as possible. The only time I think I'll do it is if I'm actually at a gas pump and I feel like it's just kind of in an area that's kind of I'll pull up my shirt, let people see it, you know. But other than that, I try and kind of stay as stealthy as possible. Okay.
10-4. I'll do concealed carry in over the cities here, and like I'll do it here in like Tulsa. But like if I go out and like if I'm out and about in the country, then I will the open carry.
Oh heck yeah! I can see that 100% out there.
Well, like Claremore, it's a city. Well, it's not really a small town. It's kind of like a medium-sized town. It's still got like the main way street or whatever. So like it's not a city per se. It's still a town, but it's not a small town. It's not one of those like you're gonna get like 10 buildings.
10-4. The only way I won't open carry is if Bandit's with me, because Bandit's like 7'2" and like he looks like Lou Ferrigno in his early days.
That's funny one.
You know I'm not lying there, Bandit.
I won't put out the gun. I'll just pick up the sleeve and show the gun.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Where's the next load going to?
Man, wherever y'all want. I mean, pick it and I'm there. Where are you at, Dutch? How far behind are you, or where about are you?
I'm in Casper right now.
10-4.
Did you just deliver?
No, I still got 800 miles.
Where's your destination going to?
I'm still doing that boat one that we were trying to do that one day.
Okay, maybe see if me and Fireman could find a load going that way, then we'll catch up. We're gonna have to fast travel though.
It's I'm going to Spokane, Washington.
Baby, is there my water that I...
I'm gonna see if I can find a load to Washington. There's a load from Casper, Wyoming going to Tacoma, Washington.
I'm in Casper right now, so I guess I am in Washington, or Casper, whatever, you know what I mean.
But you're in Casper, Texas, or Casper, Wyoming?
I think I'm far past Texas, so I'm probably in Wyoming.
Okay, let me... Hey, Fireman, let's take a quick fast travel to Casper, Wyoming.
10-4. Let me hit it right now.
Okay, going to Wyoming.
Where's the load that you're going to?
Let me check, 'cause it says...
All right, everybody watching us in the streaming world, Simulator Stream. Firemannn153TX is here. We are getting ready to quick travel and meet up with Operator Dutch.
I think I'm about to pull up on you guys.
And see if we can take a load from there.
Peterbilt, where you at?
Alrighty. Looks like we just got here.
Hold on. Oh, shh.
Yeah, I'm at the Peterbilt.
There was a truck that was
We are
kind
at the
of
Peterbilt
in
dealership.
the ground,
Currently at the
and,
Peterbilt
decided
dealership.
to not be in the ground and launch itself up.
Check 1 2.
And into my lane.
Let me adjust my mic. I'm sorry about all the audio
I'm over
noise
on the
here.
other side
Check
of
1
the
2.
road.
Check
if you
1
guys are,
2.
heading on 26 with this load that you're getting. I can
Check
wait a
1
little
2.
bit. Plus, I gotta check my 3D printer.
Check
real
1
quick.
2.
Okay, I
Check
found a load
1
that's going
2.
to Spokesman, Washington. Hold on, let me look for it.
Spokane.
Check 1 2. 2 2 2. Audio check 1 2.
No, not cocaine, not cocaine.
¿Sabes español?
No, yo no hablo español.
Alright, therefore, I just picked up the load. Let me go get it. It's going to your place where you're going to, but it's I guess a diesel trailer.
10-4. Ich spreche Deutsch, ja.
Where you at, man? Oh, you're right in front of me. It always trips me out when we get to the shop like that, and you can't see each other because we're like, trucks are right next to you on top of each other, right? It's weird.
Yeah, 10-4. We're going on 26, so I guess Fireman turn on 26.
I'm on 26 right now. I'm gonna get some tea, and then if you guys want to get the load, and I'll probably be back before you guys get loaded up.
Damn, bro, there was a big traffic jam. It looked like there's a truck on the hill.
10-4.
Yeah, I see. I think it's the one I passed.
Man, I see that. I'm coming up right behind you. You're going up on the curb, aren't you?
Yeah, I think this is the one, Dutch. He caused this.
Yeah, somebody caused this, man. Are you going to be able to get out of there? Oh, yeah, you're going to take the oncoming.
Yeah, but I got 10% damage.
Man, that rig is smashed up there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, bad.
Somebody must have thrown marbles on the road.
10-4, you take a right on the overpass?
Yep, I'm right behind you. I got my sirens on. Why aren't you pulling over?
I'm tossing my papers out the window.
Dispatch requesting medevac.
10-4. 10-4.
Yeah, we're like 4 minutes away from our destination.
Yep, 10-4.
You see that sign of the expressway? You're tracking your speed.
Come back.
There's a sign on top of the expressway. It was tracking your speed how fast you're going.
Oh, I didn't see that, man. I bet you that was pretty cool. How fast were you going?
88, I think.
See, when we're not carrying a load, it's not gonna show up on our truck book. Are you driving to Kenworth right now?
And forward.
Yeah, 4, buddy. I'm right behind you.
Man, I just hit the shop and my truck says visit service. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it was that damn, the traffic buildup.
I only have 2% damage right now on my truck.
I still got the damage from that car that I hit head on and got 100%.
Ouch.
I should say on the trailer and the load. I think the load has like 20, or the trailer has 20. Oh yeah, they both have 21%.
Yeah, 10-4.
So every way station I get billed for it. That's something that they need to be able to change and be able to repair. Even if you're doing like a freight, or not freight. No, yeah, freight job, you should be able to repair the. Like, yeah, it's coming out of your own pocket. Maybe it costs a little bit more because it's, maybe it's not insured with your company or something like that. I don't know, but you should be able to repair it in my mind.
We're about to pick up our load over here, Dutch. We're at Gallon Oil.
10-4. I'm over on 26 right now. Let's see I'm to the west of Casper right now.
Yeah, 4. We are just gonna pick up right now. Let me see here. I'm waiting for Bandit to pick the load up so I can select it as well. See what it is we're gonna be carrying. Hang on.
I think he said it was some diesel track or something. I don't know what it was.
It didn't show it no more.
How much time was left on it to be able to claim it?
I don't know, it showed a red dot or a red, red arrows.
Looks like a fracking tank.
Let's do this.
You hit the tree, Bandit.
When possible, make it easy.
Yeah, I didn't have my lights on. Let me turn on my lights.
They're gonna revoke your license.
Yeah, 10-4.
Time to get the job done.
We just
Please
hooking
make
up
a
to our
U-turn
tank
when
here,
possible.
so we are headed to Tacoma, and we are carrying gallon oil, 8,220 pounds of frac tank, expected by Thursday 8:45 p.m. through Friday 3:25 a.m. for $103,357. So it is currently, we are scheduled for Wednesday at 5:33 p.m. 1,132 miles, 20 hours, 5 minutes.
How are you on fuel, Fireman?
I am a little under half a tank, bro, so we're probably gonna have to fill up. Let me look at my, oh yeah, I only have about 901 miles left to drive before I'm on empty, so definitely gonna have to fill up before that. How are you doing?
I'm in the middle, have a tank. There's a gas station down the street.
Well, let's go fill her up.
Let's go.
Turn right. Turn left, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, Bandit. So, I see where that fuel station's at.
Get ready to turn left.
Yes, sir. 10-4.
Turn left.
Thank you, babe. Yeah, these trucks don't waste half as much fuel as the modded trucks we drive.
a bigger, bigger motor, it takes more fuel.
Yeah, 10-4, when you're driving a 900 horsepower rig, man, it sucks it up like water.
Turn left.
Oh yeah, you need bigger injectors.
Yeah, the size of water hoses.
Yeah, or watermelons.
Go straight up.
Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Oh, I ended up cleaning. I ended up taking apart my laptop and cleaning it out with some compressed gas or compressed air, basically, in a can, and it still runs fairly hot, but I bet if I was able to put some new paste on the motherboard, or not the motherboard, the heatsink, I bet it'd be all right.
Yeah, it probably would. Do you have a computer store in your area? Like we have an All-Tech Electronics here, or I'm sure you could order it off of Amazon, have it delivered there pretty quick.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, the pace is no problem. I'm sure it's maybe it's a pace problem, maybe it's something else. Who knows? But it's just the part of trying to get in there and making sure that I actually get the right part.
10-4. I just thought about it after I said, well, do you have an Amazon? I mean, not an Amazon. Oh, yeah, I said you can order off Amazon. I said, wait a minute, this guy works for Amazon.
Funny enough, I don't get any discount.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't even bother to do anything like that, right?
No, I mean, with my company, there's, I told you, like, one time I think it was during the month of July last year, because they were having a contest of, like, whoever had the most days with, like, the top safety score, which it's kind of like a FICO score with your credit card and stuff like that. Like, top score is 850, and I had the most days, so I won a 65-inch TV. It's a Roku TV. It's not as good as my Samsung. It's beautiful. It's not the screen. It's the remote. The remote sucks, and I hate it.
Yeah, 10-4. I've heard that. I think I had a family member that bought that Samsung TV from off of Amazon, and I know that remote control is expensive because it's got all these little features on it, but
And then turn left.
they say that it breaks real easier. It's just kind of hassle. It's a hassle.
The Fire TV I had before my Samsung, which the Samsung I bought out with my own money, I think it ended up being like $800. It's pretty expensive, but I was like, I need a new TV, and what happened with my Fire TV was the backlit, the lights for the lights in the back of the TV that light up the LEDs or something like that, I guess. Those lights went out, so I had to go buy a new one. Fire TV, my sister's Fire TV though, it's what? We got the same one, because my mom got it us for Christmas or something like that. Or no, she just bought it one day. She's like, hey, I got you guys new TVs. I'm like, oh shit, okay.
So did you like the Fire TV? I mean, is it worthy?
It's okay. I mean, there are some features I wish it had more of, but it was decent. It's for a $200 TV, it was alright. I wish it would have lasted a little bit more.
Would you totally use a Fire TV to like stream ATS on, like use it as a monitor?
What do you you mean use it as a streaming deal, like, or to watch streams?
No, like say you hook your computer up to it with an HDMI and use it as a monitor to, you know, play games, to do gaming with. Is it worthy of something of that?
Keep right, and then turn right.
If you could get it to do that, I mean, like I was saying earlier when you were talking about the Fire tablet,
Turn right.
it just doesn't have a lot of features on it, and you have to do some like kind of quote unquote hacker type stuff to get some of the features
Get
that
ready
you want.
to turn left.
But it does have a HDMI in, right?
Yeah, it has HDMI, and I think it even has. I think a lot of the Fire TVs still have AV cable ports.
So if it has a HDMI in, you could actually just run HDMI out of your graphics card on your computer right into your HDMI in on the TV, and you could use it as a monitor actually.
Maybe. If your graphics card, I don't know how it works with using TVs because it's different. I don't know how it works, so I never tried it. I wasn't willing to try it, so I wouldn't know. I guess you can look up TV or stuff online about it to see if it works.
Oh yeah, it definitely works. Like Bandit right now.
Keep right.
Bandit's using
and then exit right.
a TV as his monitor for his computer. He's using I
Exit
believe it's
right.
what size is your TV, Bandit?
Finding a new route.
I think it's a 58,
Keep right,
but it's a
and
root,
then
the
turn
Roku
right.
TV.
Recompute.
Yeah, Roku, and it works good, right? You're not having any problems with it.
Yeah, it works good.
But you know, in a sense,
Route.
that might be why when you're running mods,
Make
you get
a
a little bit of lag because of the, you know, your graphics cards has to put out more for something of that size, you know. But I do know, like on mine, I read the 3060 RTX 3060, and they're using it with 355-inch screen TVs.
What are you guys doing down there?
I have no idea. I followed Bandit. Bandit, what were you doing?
In the truck, bro, they had a sale going on.
Yeah, okay. What? Wait for me at least. You left me in the dust back here, trying to get out of that dealership.
No, my service light was on since that hold up on the expressway. I went over
Go
the
straight on.
the guardrail.
So you got it fixed? Man, that was quick. It's like you didn't even stop. You just drove in and made the turn.
Yeah, they worked their magic, abracadabra.
Yeah. Oh, there's Operator Dutch right there. What's up, buddy?
Let's see if I don't blow this nose, man. I'm gonna see if I can keep it under 78 miles an hour.
Shoot. I don't even go that high, man. I stay right 75.
Go straight on.
Just stay on that lane, Bandit, and let me follow your lead. That way, if a car comes around the corner, you can take them out for me.
Wait.
It almost happened. Ouch. All right, here we're playing Russian roulette.
10-4.
All right. Good luck there, Bandit. Good luck. He's not letting you go by.
Dispatch requesting medevac.
Man, that would have been bad.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I broke my record, bro. I'm already out of it. I was going 90 miles an hour.
Oh boy, man, I don't know about this one here. Oh my God! What? Oh my God! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh wow! I still stayed on my feet there.
He was running me off the road.
Fireman almost hit me. My bad.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought that was clear. I thought it was clear of you. I don't know about anything else.
Yeah, I'm at a red service station. I mean, I'm at visit service.
Okay, I know from my point of view, that looked pretty insane. How did it look from y'all's?
It was scary, and I was getting madder
Go
because he
straight
kept
on.
running me off the road.
Oh man, and through it all, we still stayed on all tires, didn't we?
Oh, I seriously thought you guys were gonna flip because that's what it looked like on my screen.
Oh, I thought I was gonna flip, that's for sure. I said, I'm going over and I'm not getting it back. I got 22% damage and all of that. It says visit service. I know. Sorry, Mom. I know you probably watched that and were like, oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. Some good driving right there.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
So have you, Dutch, have you looked at your load?
Go straight on.
I know that we parked them there the other day. Do you still have time to get it there? Are you late? What does it say on your load?
Well, if we continue, I'm gonna get there by Wednesday, and I still got till Friday.
Wow. Well, that's great.
We're going through the caves, man. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is nice. I like driving like this through the caves and stuff. Oh, my truck shut off. There it goes. Came back on. Man, beautiful, beautiful scenery right here.
Wish I could see it.
I got outside on my truck. I'm sitting on the top right now, so I can see it. Ooh, truck pulling right out in front of you. Woo!
Jack wagon.
They have 4, man. They have no mercy with that. I hate that too because it pulls us to a dead stop and then to get back up to speed is like, whoa.
Must be a switch driver.
Go straight up.
How you doing on fuel there, Dutch?
I'm full.
Bandit, you looking good or you going to service?
There's no service station for miles. But I'm doing good. I mean, the truck hasn't turned off yet.
Yeah, mine turned off about once back there, but it's been able to stay on. It comes back on real quick. Oh! And I almost flipped over. I was making a turn back there, and a semi turned too sharp and caught the back end of my trailer, and I almost went over. Whoa, that guy just got right in the way.
Yeah.
Man, Bandit's flying up there.
Go straight on.
We should be called left lane, right lane, middle lane, top lane bandits. Mafia.
No, call us 3 wide.
Haha! Yeah, that's a good one. 3 wide.
A little bit of NASCAR knowledge there.
10-4.
Oh, there it goes. Oh. Oh, yeah, mine's starting to shut off.
Go straight
All
on.
lane mafia. All lane mafia coming through.
I don't see no service station for miles.
Uh-oh.
Go straight on.
Oh, there goes my truck. Oh, whoa. Hey. No, I haven't.
Coming through.
Wow, my truck shut off back there. I was driving in complete darkness and I ran into a few of the guardrail poles. There it goes again.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I can feel the engine in my wheel starting to like, I'm struggling.
Yeah, 10-4, that's what I'm feeling too. I'm like, man, this is not good.
Go straight on.
Oh, there's another wreck in front of me. Oh, another wreck happened right in front of me. I'll have to go around these guys.
Keep left.
Just one of those nights, everybody's hitting each other.
Yeah, I went flying past Bandit at like 94 miles an hour inside the town.
Oh, so you got in front of him now.
Right. And then turn right.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
Turn right.
Hey, I'm trying to stop for the light.
Yeah, I got a speeding ticket worth about $5,000.
Yep, shut off again.
Go straight on.
Beep beep.
I'm back.
Yeah, I stopped at the light.
Dang.
Is there anything coming up soon?
Yeah, I need service, that's for sure.
Same here.
Keep right. And then continue straight on.
Really?
Go straight on.
I mean, if you need your vehicle serviced out in these parts, good luck.
Yeah, mine keeps on turning off.
Same here.
Keep right. Okay, let's find a new route. When possible, make a U-turn.
Come on, truck.
Whoa!
I hit something.
What was it? Oh, come on, truck.
No idea.
Yeah, I saw your trailer bounce, and I'm like, oh no, please let him flip over.
Oh, that's so wrong. That's so wrong.
Yeah, I hit up to the back, and I got like 80% damage.
Oh, yeah.
Turn right.
It must be Sunday, man. Everybody's driving like Sunday drivers right now.
Turn right.
I haven't even made that turn yet. Y'all guys are flying over there.
Trying to get to a service station that way. We can still continue.
Yeah, 10-4.
Now we got rain. That's fun.
Yeah, I saw that right now. I was about to click on my radio and say, here goes the rain.
There's a red light on my dash phone. It's not a check engine light. There's something else.
And it, not only the rain, but it's foggy.
Oh yeah, just
Wow, super foggy now. Come on, engine. You can
Hey,
do
look,
it.
prime time is on.
Prime time. Are you in the box?
No, he's playing against called Squad.
Ah, yeah.
I know that game. That game's fun.
What's it about?
A
It's
lot of
a build 7.
Come on, truck. Start back up. There we go. Come on. Yeah, my truck is in desperate need of service.
A question. If your truck is the same service and you can only go up to 2,000 or 2,000 RPM and you can only go up to 45. But if you go to standard, can you go faster or it still be the same?
Well, you have more control over the RPMs, so you can keep the RPMs under, get up to speed, and shift it to your last gear and keep the RPMs under where you need to be, and you can keep driving.
Hey, I got a service station up in Boston.
10-4. Ah. Come on. I mean, I'm looking at the map here, but I don't see a service station.
I see it. We're actually supposed to pass it on the way there.
Is it on your left or the right? I see a gas station on the right.
It's on the right. It's underneath. You can see like a little bit of red.
Oh, 10-4. It's right under the gas station emblem.
Unless it's a recruitment. I really hope it's not a recruitment thing.
I'm not sure if that's a, no, I don't think that's a service station.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
10-4.
And my engine's starting to cut.
You're getting the steak dinner tonight. Bandit, watch out there, buddy. They got the helicopter up and car stop.
Dispatch requesting
right in front of me.
And a fire engine right behind you. Ha
Get my mic working. Thank you. Where y'all at?
We're up in Bosman, Wyoming right now, going up to Spokane, Washington.
Come on, truck. Come on.
Alright, I'll meet y'all in Washington. That's where my home base is. Alright, now I'm going up to, where the hell am I going?
That is the only question, where the hell are you going?
I'm headed up to Gillette.
Service station is up, guys. You guys take the exit near me.
10, 10, 4, 10, 4. I see where you're at. I'm gonna pull off that exit and get her fixed.
That's in time too.
Yeah, I don't think I could drive another 12 hours like this. Jeez.
Reroute.
Shoot, with my old truck in real life, I can pull 20-hour drive times because I don't use automated clocks.
Go straight on.
That right.
I drive a 1984 Peterbilt cab over.
Never mind.
Nice.
I'll find a new route.
I drive a 2018 Ford Transit for Amazon.
right.
That's my thing.
And then continue straight on.
I'm independent. I love my job.
Go straight on.
You still?
I'm sure it's more tough now with the gas prices, though.
Yeah, it's tough. A lot of companies won't run me. A lot of companies won't run me because of
Find a new route.
the way I can't go to California.
Please make a
Wait,
U-turn
what? Why?
when possible.
Trailer.
Exhaust.
Find a new route.
California has laws that restrict me from going in
Keep
because of my
left
exhaust
and then turn
and so
left.
many other issues with my truck.
Just California becoming the worst state imaginable.
Tell me about it. But the only good thing is I don't have to deal with all this Californian stuff.
Is it you know how in this game, when you get to California, you gotta go basically like 60 miles an hour? Is that true actually in life? Like IRL?
No, you get to go
Go straight
75. I haven't been to California in 3 years, so they may have changed it again.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
So what kind of truck did you say you're still driving right now in real life?
362, 1984.
Wow. How many times have you changed the motor out?
It's still the original motor. It's a cat. Those things run forever.
Man, how many miles do you have on that?
I don't want to tell you. It's over 1 million.
10-4. Wow, that's amazing.
It was my granddaddy's before me, and he bought it brand new.
And you say that's a cab over, huh? You don't see many cab overs, you know, much nowadays. I mean, wow, that's pretty neat to see that. You still have that.
What are cab overs, if you don't mind me asking? What the difference between, like, say, what I drive?
A cab over is the engine's underneath your ass, and if you crash, you're going out the window, basically.
Yeah, cab over is the flat front. You know, the semis that you would see back in the day, they're all flat. You know, kind of like what you see in European style trucks, but you know, this is different. You know, but they're flat like that in the front, and you're sitting, you know, on top of the engine, basically.
It's like you're looking at a girl with a flat ass.
Oh yeah!
10-4, yeah. Once he said it was a flat side, then, or once he said it was the engine, I was like, oh, okay, so it's like the Europeans.
I meant to go to the Lisa's Low so I could meet up with y'all and run a low with y'all, but I accidentally went to a station.
No worries, we're about 300 miles away from our destination, so we're not too far away. We were flying through south of Bosman trying to get to a service station because we wrecked into each other 3 wide on some backcountry road.
Where did y'all say you were heading to?
Okay.
Alright, I'll meet up with y'all there. I'll fast travel over there and just wait for y'all.
10-4.
Let me wreck. This is
Fireman, you have your jet brake on?
10-4. Some beautiful scenery up here.
Yup. Just got what, like 11 hours left to go?
637 miles to go, buddy.
Oh yeah, you guys have a different drop-off point.
How many miles showing on yours?
307.
10-4. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Here comes the bandit.
See how good the suspension is on this truck.
Yeah, I don't test that with anything. I've learned if I take a 2 miles per road, I get screwed. My back is screwed up. Because I flatbed and it's no joke.
Yeah, aren't those cab overs like, I mean, are they pretty rough on your body?
Yeah, they're really rough on my back.
And not only that, to get up and down on those things too, that's a whole different monster, man.
I'm going up behind y'all. I'll be coming down the 15, bobtailing.
What sucks about driving right now is I can't look back and check my my print that's going on right now.
10-4.
Yeah, I don't even have a closet space. I have a little slot to throw all my stuff in, but Other than that, all I got in the back of my truck is a bed.
Yeah, 10-4. I mean, yeah, those are. That remind me of the movie. I'm sure you know it. Convoy. Remember that old movie made in 1978?
One of the greatest. One of my favorite lines from that movie will ever be. God damn it! I should have bought a white one. I should have bought a black one.
10-4, man. I love that movie, man. I mean, those were the days when they made CB radios and truck driving awesome.
Yeah, I have a 30-year-old CB in my truck.
What is it, a Cobra?
10-4.
10-4, the best, man. Classic.
What's y'all speed at?
Currently going at 74 miles an hour on the cruise. Can't go over 80 because we run truck books, so they gauge our miles. Anything over 80 miles an hour, we get classified as race miles. Anything below, we get classified as real miles. So that keeps our stats going really good.
10-4. I'm bombtailing out. Well, I gotta obey the laws, but if they don't catch me, they can't kick me. So I say in real life, so.
Yeah, 10-4. Do you have you run any mods? I mean, have you ever done modded trucks on this ATS?
Yeah, I have never paid for them, but I'm looking at the Peterbilt 362 by John Ruda, and I don't know if I should pay it or not.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, me and Bandit, and now and we got a few other guys, and now Operator Dutch. We're gonna try and get him on board. We run a modded page, and we do have some cab overs on that page as well.
Yeah, I saw that on there, and I was like, I don't have the money to do this right now. Because right now I'm broke. The gas prices have gotten me screwed up. I'm ready to sell my truck to Peterbilt and say, here, have a truck for your museum.
No, 10-4. No, actually, the mods we run, we have them all, and we just would basically share them with whoever we're gonna put on there, so it wouldn't cost you a penny, actually.
10-4, I'll look into it. Is there a form I gotta fill out?
No, sir. We just got once we get done here, we'll we'll see. You know, we'll go back to see who we were running with, and we'll send you a friend request on Steam, and then that's what I'm gonna do with Operator Dutch this week. I'm gonna get with. I was talking to Bandit about it. I'm gonna try and create a Dropbox folder that I can share with a password to select people. And that way I just send you the information you need, the files you need, and then you can just take them from there, put them into your computer, and organize them the way you need. And then we'll pick a day where me or Bandit will get on with you, and he'll launch the Convoy, which is Left Lane Mafia, and get everything organized. So see, we can do some modding, you know. So we've got a real cool Mexico map, man, that we drive, and that's something else.
Yeah. I got. Well, they're going through Missoula, right? However you say that.
Missoula, yeah.
I'm just going to fast travel there because I'm not going to break. If we're running by real laws, I'm not going to break any. If I'm running into traffic, I'm never going to catch up unless I do this.
Go for it, brother. Go ahead and break the laws. You're not taking a load right now.
Yeah, but I feel better if I do it. So the laws y'all obey are the, because I don't do very well with my, even in real life, I don't do really good with text, with talking and driving because I get distracted. Yeah. I've gone through about 10 accounts that keep wrecking my trucks and getting to the point where all my stuff gets deleted.
Are you driving with the steering wheel?
No, I drive with the keyboard.
Oh, that's even harder. Why'd you get an Xbox controller?
It's a lot easier for me with the keyboard and mouse.
Especially if you're used to it already, you know, you've already got it down the way you like it.
Yeah, Mike, everything, I've used two hands. One hand is all, one side is all my controls, my jack brake, everything I need. And then the other side is my driving controls. I just lost my last account because somebody hacked into my stuff and deleted like 2 of my accounts.
At your computer or your file?
Computer. I left it sitting on a thing at a truck stop and some a-hole got into my stuff and was screwing with my crap. I found it. If you're lucky, I found it enough before you leave this morning.
Dutch, are you behind me or you're in front of me and Bandit? Are you on a whole nother route?
I'm behind you. I'm on a different route.
10-4.
I got like 100 miles left.
Wow.
Coming up on y'all doing about 80.
Welcome to Idaho.
Deductions for this was like, let's see, yeah, 41% damage on the trailer and then 30% damage on the cargo.
Ouch.
This boat ain't gonna float, let's just say that.
Yeah, the customer's gonna get that boat. It's gonna be put in the water and it's gonna start sinking halfway out.
After I deliver, it ain't my problem.
That's right. Once they sign off for it, that's it.
Is there a way to change my call sign? Because I haven't figured that out yet. Because I go by Southern Demon, but I haven't figured out how to put that in my account yet.
You do that on Steam, right, Firemannn?
Yeah, you go into Steam with a mate where you bought the game, and you go into your profile settings, and you can actually change it. You can actually do that while you're in the game. You can hit the escape key while you're in the game, and then you go to the left. There's these 4 little blocks there with like social media. It says Facebook and whatnot. So you gotta log into your World of Trucks account, and once you're in your World of Trucks account, I think you can change it in there, or you might be, like I say, I think there's a way to change it in your profile settings. I thought it was easier than that. I thought I just went to my profile settings in the game where you can make different profiles. I thought that's the way I did it before, but I'll check on it for you and let you know for sure. I'll send you a friend request after we get done with the, playing tonight. and then I'll send you a message once I figure it out. I should make a, I do little tutorial videos on stuff. I started a YouTube channel on this stuff, so we're streaming right now. Actually, we're live right now, and I've done a few little tutorial videos, but I need to do more, showing how to do different things. That's probably one of the ones I'll show how to do. I've had that question asked several times.
I'm looking at starting all these two stuff. And Dutch, I'm fixing to pull up over here and turn off this waypoint on my map.
And 4.
Keep left.
I'm like 45 miles away from my destination, so.
Shoot, we still got 340 miles to go, 6 hours.
Oh God, you're gonna have. Actually, no. Yeah, I mean, I always try to figure out whether or not I'm gonna be if the last stretch of my route's gonna be like on the highway, or if it's gonna be backcountry roads, because you can kind of tell sometimes with the time.
So, are y'all? How long are y'all streaming for? If you don't mind me asking.
Like overall, or you mean like today, just today in general?
In general.
Well, today we've been streaming for, let me see if I can see here, a couple of hours. I guess it's been a couple of hours, and I've been doing the streaming now for about, I guess a little over a month.
Keep left.
Yeah, I do a little bit of TikTok, but I've never really got into streaming. I've been trying to figure out how to do it on my laptop because I'm always on the road. Don't have no room for a desktop.
Yeah, I mean,
Jack wagons up here that are stopped, Corey.
10-4, I'm right behind you.
yeah, you can do it from your laptop. You just gotta have a really good, internet, number one, and number two, your laptop's got to be really capable. You probably got to have, I would suggest a gaming laptop, because as it is, ATS does take a lot of resources out of your computer, and then if you're going to be streaming on top of that, you are going to be running quite a few applications at one time. Like right now, as I'm streaming, I have, oh gosh, man, with my head tracking unit open and my, running a steering wheel and all kinds of paths. I got at least 10 applications open right now that as I'm doing this. So, and I'm running what software is streaming software is OBS. So it's a third-party software, that I'm using. But there's other ways to do it, It's just, I'll be honest with you, I've been trying to, Truck Simulator is a whole different ballgame, because Truck Simulator it's not like a lot of games that you play a game and you're able to access your computer desktop. With Truck Simulator, you got to exit your desktop to get to other things on your computer. So that's been a trial and error thing since I started this deal, and best way I found a way to do it was with a Stream Deck and OBS software.
10-4, I've been kind of doing stuff kind of just randomly recently. I've just been wanting to try to get out of the trucking, but I've been looking to figure to do something else in my life. I'm 27 years old, and I've been trucking since I was 18 years old.
Wow, that's a good wow.
You're the same age as me.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, so with the laws and stuff they're passing now, and the fact that 95% of the time I can't find a place to park my truck, and Walmart aren't going to let us park in their stuff no more, it's become a real issue.
So Walmart's have basically cut the truckers off from parking there overnight?
Yeah, technically yes, but some of us still park there as long as we'll put a Walmart sticker on our truck and they don't really say nothing. But me, I can't really say anything about it because I'm not a Walmart driver. I will never be a Walmart driver because Walmart will not employ me. Truck's too old is their reasoning.
Yeah, 10-4. Where are you based out of?
Russellville, Arkansas.
Wow. So,
I'm a good old Arkansan, but in theory, I love Texas, so I'm probably gonna move there. Move my whole entire business there. Because if Texas breaks off like they're talking about, I'm gonna be part of that.
yeah, 10-4. So do you pick up your loads since you're owner operator? Do you have an do you pick up your loads like off an app, or how do you do that? Do you just kind of randomly pick up loads, or do you contract with somebody?
I contract with nobody. I'm pretty much just freeloaded. I go through Landstar and I find my load and I say whatever, and then I try to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I set up my week. I usually run a 6-day week. Take Sundays off so I can go to church. And sometimes I don't even get the 6th day off, but I go to church somewhere in some random state. And sometimes I'll be doing 3 or 4 days of jobs.
10-4. And you know, I'm sure. How long have you been running American Truck Simulator? How long have you been doing this?
About a month now. I finally got the money together to get all the DLCs. Most of the DLCs. I'm missing a few, but it's most of like the Goodyear, the forestry stuff, and stuff like that. But I've got all the states already, and so I'm kind of mad that they don't have. When I use coast to coast, I realized they don't have the Russellville, Arkansas, and Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's not a real distance.
10-4. So being a real truck driver and coming off the road and doing this, what do you think about ATS? I mean, it's from what I hear from a lot of people. I know we love it. We try and do it every day. What do you think about it? I hear a lot of truck drivers really like it.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's kind of taking my ease. I can sit here, listen to my tunes, listen to my George Strait, my Garth Brooks, and just relax after a long, hard day of driving. And people say us truck drivers, we don't work hard, but we are one of the hardest working people out there. We have to maintain our trucks. We have to make sure everything runs right. We got to make sure our emissions are not too high or they will get a hefty fine. Truck drivers get a lot of fines for a lot of reasons. It can be for the stupidest thing. You got too low of tires in your truck, or your truck is not in order. Hey Doug, where are we going next?
We're going down to Laredo.
I'm gonna find a load going down that way.
No, you...
Go to the rail one. Go to the rail thing to the left there, or to your right, basically. And it's electronic components, about $109,000.
I wish I could make that money in real life.
Right. Also, I was gonna say, you know, I'm kind of sick of these people who say like that don't give enough. Like, I'm so sick of it. It's like, you know, they say, oh, truck drivers don't work that hard. Yeah, keep saying that when you don't get your stupid food. I mean, I think we should just cut off food to all these, like, these major cities that want to talk shit. Like, seriously, see how long they survive without truckers giving them their food, or the railway workers getting them their food.
Yeah. If it wasn't for us, California would be dead already. Oregon, Washington might be alright. New York would be screwed. Everywhere would be screwed without truck drivers, pretty much. We are the lifeblood of every city in this entire state. People say that truck drivers are lazy. Yeah, some of us are fat, lazy, stupid people, and I will say this, and I don't mean to disrespect any other truck driver, but a lot of us are smelly. But that's because we can't get showers. And Dutch, the only one I can get, because this is a new profile, is going down to Ponticello, Idaho.
Okay.
So I'll take that one and just follow you down there, and then I'll branch off whenever I have to get off to go to my location.
You know, since I started,
I gotta stop for gas anyways.
since I started doing this, you know, I lived on the road for like 30 years, you know, but I played in a band, so I was in a tour bus half the time with other drivers. But you know, when I started doing this ATS thing, because I've always had a passion for semis and tour buses and whatnot, you know, my mom and dad watch it. My mom has a new respect for what truck drivers do. You know, she's like, man, you know, watching y'all drive, you know, because she watches our live videos, and me and Bandit have been doing this now for a couple months. We do it almost every night. We get on with Convoy, and she says, you know, man, it's not easy, you know, what these guys do. She goes, now when I see a rig and, you know, I see these drivers, she goes, I almost know what they go through by watching what y'all do. She goes, and it's not an easy thing at all. And I said, yeah, and you're dang straight. Without truckers, we wouldn't receive half the stuff we get. You know, I mean, people do like to get their items, you know, Amazon items and whatever they order from the internet, or food or whatever. People like it. They like to get it fast too. They don't like to wait days for it. But how does it get here? It's not easy. So yeah, I respect the truck driver 100%. Let me tell you.
Yeah, my dad is just doing a tour for Beyonce right now. He's been driving for 25 years, 26 years now.
Really? That's awesome. What does he drive, a Prevost?
He drives a Kenworth W900. He refused to take the Peterbilt because he has the Peterbilt.
Oh, okay, so he's tour support. He's not a bus driver. He's actually tour support, where he carries the equipment, staging, all that other stuff.
Me and him just did a tour for Nitro Circus. It was one of the worst experiences of my life, I'll tell you that. We had a lead driver that was a complete, utter douchebag.
10-4. Yeah, I've been on those big tours, man. Yeah, those... Y'all drive, let me tell you.
And Dutch, I might be a little slow because it's a really heavy load. Like I said, this is a new account, so my truck ain't very good.
That's more from the way.
Yeah, I like the international LT DLC. I like the truck. I wish I could have one in real life. The actual sleeper instead of just the bed, instead of a day cab.
Turn right.
I like my Peterbilt 579. I went to a 379 and I didn't like it, and I went back to a 579.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the long nose to a certain degree, but the long nose can be tight in some tight areas, so I can't really get behind that. Even in real life, I hate the long nose. With my Peterbilt that I have, I can get pretty much anywhere with a 53-foot trailer.
Hey Bandit, where are you at, buddy? And how long do you have on your miles there?
I have 11 minutes. No, I have 10 miles and 15 minutes.
My gosh, brother, you've been flying out there, brother. I'm 39 miles. I mean 39 miles away, 47 minutes.
Well, yeah, man. When I messed up on the truck book, I went over 81 miles an hour, so I might as well just give it all to God, man. I already blew my highway and my road miles.
Oh, so you blew your miles. That's why you booked it over there.
Yeah, that's 10-4, man.
No wonder. I was like, man, how in the heck did this guy like leave me behind? Well, no wonder I'm doing 75 over here.
Yeah, but I put the retard on gameplay, but it doesn't really work because I thought I was gonna govern the truck.
No, the retard is really just to it increases your retard. So basically your jake brake, if you want to give more jake brake, you know, where it's going to slow you down faster, you're going to increase it. If you want it to be less hard on your truck, you decrease it.
Yeah, and in this game, I figured out earlier today, they governed it, these trucks at 65. But you didn't realize they govern most trucks. Most companies govern trucks at 75.
Well, they'll only govern on external contracts. If you're doing regular contracts, they won't govern your truck. Anything that's going to be external, though, is going to be 65 miles an hour on ATS. And I know they don't usually govern them at that. They're higher, like you say, but that's what they do on here.
Yeah, I accidentally equipped the governor. Accidentally. Playing with my settings, see what I can do to make my truck more fun. And yeah, actually I turned that on.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn right.
They govern our vans at like 70 or 71. It's like 70 or 71 or something like that. So whenever if I'm ever heading up to Bartlesville, Oklahoma, from Tulsa, I'll slam it down once I get past Collinsville and Skytook, because it turns to 70 there. I'll just slam it and just keep it there, and it's kind of like a little cruise control.
Yeah, my truck doesn't have cruise control, so either I gotta stay on the gas or I have to let it go when I'm going down hills. Hit the brakes. I don't have cruise control on my truck. Or governor.
They took the cruise control out of these vans, these branded vans, which pisses me off. Cause my feet, I used to throttle the thing, and now somebody told me that you have like 70 miles. Once you get over a certain amount of miles over the speed limit, then they'll, you know, you got to get down before or something like that, and then but now I just been sticking it basically at the speed limit, and I still have a good safety record.
Wow.
Yeah, if I had to report to somebody, my safety record wouldn't look too good. I'd have probably about 30 counts of speeding.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Due to the fact of I just get focused on the road and I don't pay attention to what I'm doing, and I look down, I'm doing 90 to 75.
It's all over now.
Well, I'm pulling in, Bandit, and the rain just started coming down. See, which is the easiest way to come in? Oh, you haven't even backed in yet, have you? You can't come through here. I got out and I'm walking the terrain here to see which is the best way for me to pull my rig in.
Are you gonna park at the same place I'm at?
10-4. Oh yeah, I see which way I'm coming in, the best way here.
I would love to have one of these new back anthems that they got. They're very, very beautiful trucks.
Fireman, I think the best way to go is to go backwards.
Very. Hold on. That deserves a sound effect. Hold on.
Oh yeah!
Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say it. It sounds funny, but I mean, you know, going backwards, like turn around. That's what I meant.
Sure. Now I'm gonna turn this guy go in your direction, go straight, and then I'm gonna back her in.
Well, Dutch, I think we got their rain. I think we got Bandit's rain.
10-4.
Yeah, 10-4.
It's a big storm. Hey, Corey.
Go ahead.
If you want to level up, man, I suggest you download an app called WeMod.
Oh, I got plenty of mods that would get me to level 70 in like 2 seconds. But I'm trying to play this account legit. This is my online account. I want to make...
10-4, because that's the only way I did it to, we play with mods. So when I wanted to play just Convoy with no mods, I had to, you know, level up, unlock all long distance and the hauls.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I might jump on with y'all tomorrow. I need to figure out how to mark this as one of my favorite, at the top of my list whenever I do it. If y'all are jumping on tomorrow, I don't know what y'all are planning tomorrow. But I usually get on, I'm usually on, since I'm on my 72-hour break that just started like 32 minutes ago, 32 minutes to an hour ago. I'm going to be sitting on this for 72 hours, grinding.
Well, whatever times work with you, man. I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday.
Just give me a time and message me on Steam and I'll hop on. Because I don't really got a life besides trucking. I don't even got a house. I live in my truck. My rent money is my gas money.
So you're on the road 24/7, huh?
10-4. There's a lot of us like that.
But you know what, man? God always provides.
Yes, he does. I'm probably gonna see my son next month. He likes riding in a truck like I did when I was his age.
Corey, I'm pulling over. I have to check my 3D print real quick.
10-4. I'll pull up behind you.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, I don't know, Bandit. I had a lot of fun right now, but I think it's been a long day. I think I'm gonna call that was my last run. But tomorrow, I'm up for it whenever y'all are. I mean, tomorrow we're not having to leave to go deliver packages or anything, so you know, I'm up for driving, man.
Yeah, we could start like around what, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, like how about 5 a.m.?
I'll be asleep by 5 a.m.
Might as well just stay playing right now.
You ain't lying. I was joking. What time do you want to jump on tomorrow, Bandit? I know I want to get with you early in the day and kind of get your computer cleaned up, but what time do you want to jump on tomorrow so these guys can jump on with us? Or we can, like I say, send some Steam requests, a friend request to Corey, and when we're jumping on, we can shoot you a message so you can jump on with us.
You guys just send me a message and send me an invite or something like that. I don't know how that would work. But I think I can show y'all how to get the Convoy thing working, because I was watching something today to make it, I think I know how to make it work. So we all can pull the same load and just pull behind each other.
Yeah, 10-4, that's what we usually do. We try to get the same load and go all together. Like if somebody breaks down, we'll pull over and wait for that person.
10-4.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like my natural circuit stuff. If one of us broke down, we all had to stop. Or if one of us was going 100, we had to follow him.
Yeah, 10-4. Usually what we do is Bandit or somebody will pick a load and we'll quick travel to wherever he's at, and then if you hit your escape key, you look at the top where the Convoy browser's at. Once somebody's picked a load, you click that and you'll see, like for instance, Texas Bandit picks a load, you'll click that Convoy browser, and when you're in the escape mode of your game, it'll drop down the menu. You click on that Texas Bandit's name with that Convoy and it'll say accept the load, and that'll make sure that you accept the same load that he does. That's how we usually do it, so that we all make sure we're on the same path.
10-4. This is the first time really playing with anybody, because I jump on and nobody really has the mods I had installed, or I play on here by myself. So this is the first time I'm ever really talking to anybody.
No, man, we enjoy, you know, like I say, me and Bandit started this a couple months ago, and we've been convoying almost every day since, and we've ran to some guys that they're, you know, just the way we were. We learned from the beginning, and now we're kind of passing on whatever knowledge we know to anybody else. And you know, we have another guy, Prime. You know, he was pretty new, and he rode with us for a long time. We showed him all the ins and outs, and that's what we enjoy doing. If we can help each other out, learn something new, we all do it, you know.
Yeah, 10-4. I don't really got any friends either, so it's like I jump on here, jump online, I just don't expect to meet anybody, and I just, because I'm a lone wolf, I've always been. It's just, sometimes lone wolf need interaction.
I'm surprised a lot of these dedicated servers they only got the California map on there, and I'm just like, why? You're a dedicated server and you only got one map on, you only got one DLC, one expansion on there? Like, you got the base game basically. Like, I can deal with like not having odds on there, but you're only gonna have California on there? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
They're probably running the demo version.
Maybe.
I can't wait for them to add Oklahoma.
How you think I feel? I'm from Oklahoma.
So you're my next door neighbor.
Yeah, beautiful trucks.
Yeah, I went up there a couple years ago for a gun meet. I can't remember exactly where we went. It's up in the hills. I know that.
Yeah, we got a lot of hills around here.
Can't remember. It's ticking me off that I don't remember. I hate when I can't remember stuff.
10-4 on that one. Dodger, I had to peel off because my load is taking me a different route.
10-4. I'm probably going to get off here in a second.
10-4.
I'm standing outside the trucks there, Bandit.
I'll try to level up tonight and try to get probably use one of my mods to get me to level like 70 or 80. Then log on with y'all tomorrow and have a better truck than I did tonight.
10-4. Well, guys, I'm gonna sign off, and I will send a friend request to you, Corey, here in a few. Bandit, do the same, and if you can too, Corey, send us some friend requests as well, and that way we can get on together tomorrow. We'll send you a request. What time we're gonna meet up.
10-4.
Bandit, always a pleasure, brother. I'll get with you once I get up tomorrow morning and see what time we can. Are you sleeping in late? I'm pretty sure, right?
No, I gotta get up in the morning, go to the doctor, pick up some blood work, and take it to my other doctor, and have an appointment at 2 o'clock. But I'll be up early.
10-4, bro. Well, just keep in touch with me tomorrow, and that way we get together early, get your computer maybe cleaned up a little bit, and we'll work on some of that stuff we talked about, and then we'll hit it tomorrow.
Hey, quick question, guys. How do I do that friend request thing?
It's through Steam. You basically got to go to, I think it's community, and then or just go to your friends tab basically, and there should be a thing that says add friend or something like that, or it'll be like a little person with a little plus, and you go in and you type their name, and it should pull up. Now I can't remember what Bandit's profile picture is, but I know Firemann's is like probably him. It's just like a drawing of him.
Yeah, Corey, I already sent you a friend request on Steam.
I did too. I just sent you a friend request.
10-4. I was fixing to go through and add all y'all, but let me check see if I've got them real quick.
So I guess tomorrow we should use our own trailers or what?
Whatever you want to do, brother.
Alright, I added y'all. I accepted y'all's friend request.
10-4. Well, then we'll be getting with you tomorrow, guys. Y'all have a good night, everybody. Be safe. God bless, and we'll truck tomorrow.
10-4. See y'all tomorrow.
10-4, God bless, see you all tomorrow. So I'm I'm gonna close the session right now. That way I could restart my computer and call it a night.
Alright, give me 1 second. Pulling over right now.
I'm already pulled over, fixing to leave the session anyway.
I'm all good.